Hi, it's 999 back here once again, and now, sorry about that. Just that my hard drive was so full of stuff, I had to delete some stuff, so it was for 11 minutes, so I decided to scrap it and start again. Now, hopefully, this time I'll record all of Game 11 of Jeopardy for Read. So, gonna redo it. Great daytime Emmy Awards. Jeopardy is recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records as having won more Emmys than any other syndicated game show.
This is Jeopardy!
Okay, what's in the Obama?
You make the next selection.
The Animal Kingdom, Started Jogging, That's My Mom.
At the screen
With
and
Ma
press
and
the A
Facial
button
Mark.
to select the clue.
Kingdom, Let's Go United States, and Myths and Legends. Let's do Started Jogging for $200.
The Type 2 of this weapon had a max power setting of 16 and could be set to heat, disrupt, or stun.
What is a phaser?
Player 1, use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus control pad. Right you are.
My opponents are Gary and Katie.
You again, Player 1.
Started Jogging for $400.
This device briefly converts a person to energy, beams the energy, then reassembles the person.
What is a transporter?
It's Player 1. Good for you. Please pick again, Player 1.
Started Jogging for $600.
When Spock checks chronometric data, he's looking at measurements of the space-this continuum.
What is time?
Yes, Player 1. Hey, you're right. Player 1, you pick again, please.
Started Jogging for $800.
Created by Starfleet, it prohibits interference with other civilizations.
What is the Prime Directive?
Right. Select again.
Started Jogging for $1,000.
This crystal regulates matter-antimatter reactions that provide energy for travel faster than light.
What is dilithium?
Let's hear it, Player 1. That's correct.
3 category no problem.
Player
At
one.
$3,000. Let's do Myths and Legends for $200.
The earliest ballads of this outlaw say that his activities took place in South Yorkshire, not Nottinghamshire.
Who is Robin Hood?
It's Player 1. You correct. Player 1, back to you.
Myths and Legends for $400.
In some legends, it's the influence of the full moon that changes a man into one of these, also called a lycanthrope.
What is a werewolf?
Okay, Player 1. We return to you, Player 1.
Myths and Legends for $600.
Let's take it over to Kelly.
According to Norse legend, to learn the secrets of the rune stones, this chief god hung himself from a tree.
I think that's Odin.
Yes, Player 1.
Who is Odin?
That's right, way to go. Please pick again, Player 1.
Myths and Legends for $800.
This steel-driving man beat a steam drill in a race to make a railroad tunnel, but died with his hammer in his hand. Okay, Player 1.
John Henry. Who's John Henry?
Good. Player 1, you pick again, please.
Myths and Legends for $1,000. There it is.
It's the Daily Double. And you have the lead. Give us a wait, Player 1.
Let's make this
And
true.
this hero of mythology cleaned the Augean stables by diverting the courses of 2 nearby rivers.
Who is Hercules?
That puts you even further ahead.
Now I have
Choose again, Player
$10,000.
1.
Let's do Washington, Lincoln, or Obama for $200.
Was born a British subject.
Who is George Washington?
Let's hear it, Player 1. You get to pick again, player 1.
President Lincoln or Obama for $400.
The tallest.
Who is Abe Lincoln?
It's player 1.
Who is Abraham Lincoln?
That's it. Player 1, back to you.
President Lincoln or Obama for $800. For $600.
Never lived in Illinois.
Who is Washington?
Player 1.
Who is George Washington?
That's correct. You again, player 1.
President Lincoln or Obama for $800.
Went to Occidental College and Columbia University.
I think that was
Player
Obama.
1.
Who is Barack Obama?
Yes. Select again.
Washington or Obama for $1,000.
Received a patent.
I believe that was Jefferson.
Okay, player 1.
No, I mean. Let's find out. Oh, right there. Yeah, where's Abraham Lincoln?
Correct.
Yeah, up to $13,000.
You get to pick again, player 1.
At the end of each category on there. Yeah. Good. Next, let's do Canada, Mexico, or United States for $200.
The largest in area. Yes, player 1.
Here, that's Canada. Where is Canada?
Right you are. You again, player 1.
Canada, Mexico, United States for $400.
It's 90% Catholic.
Where is Mexico?
Let's hear it, player 1. You are correct. Player 1, pick
Canada,
again.
Mexico, United States for $600.
The most populous.
I believe that's the U.S.
Player 1,
Where is the United States?
that is correct. Player 1, you pick again.
Canada, Mexico, United States for $800.
It has 2 official languages.
Where is Canada?
Yes, player 1. Yes.
One more.
We return to you, player 1.
Canada, Mexico, United States for $1,000.
Ruled by an emperor from 1864 to 1867.
What is
Let's hear it, player 1.
Mexico?
That's correct.
Remember,
Choose again, player 1.
after I win in final chapter 8 to what I win in red and in here, and then red resolve because of that. Let's do the Animal Kingdom for $200.
These animals of the order Chiroptera are the only mammals that can truly fly.
What are bats?
It's player 1. Good for you. Please pick again, player 1.
Animal Kingdom for $400.
This feisty tie fish blows sticky bubbles to make a nest. then puts the eggs in its mouth and blows them in the nest. Okay, player 1.
That's good. Open fish for fighting. No, that's good. What? Fighting fish.
That's it. Player 1, back to you.
Yep, for 600.
Muskrats and wood rats belong to this order of mammals.
Muskrat. Rodent.
Player 1.
Rodent here.
Good. Player 1, back to you for our next selection.
Yankee Doodle for 800.
Here's Kelly with the clue.
If you see one of these under the sea, look, but don't touch. The spines can be poisonous.
What is a sea anemone?
Okay, Player 1.
Anemone.
Anyone else?
Is it a sea urchin?
Here's the response we were looking for. The sea urchin.
Yeah.
Player 1, pick again.
Yankee Doodle for 1,000.
Fruit and lizards, yum, are favorite foods of the coati, also known by this longer name.
C-O-A-T-I. Brazilian pond.
It's Player 1.
Rattlemundi. Where's Rattlemundi?
Yes. Select again.
That's my mom for 200.
In 1758, Ben Franklin issued his last publication of this annual.
Earth Poetry's Almanac.
Let's hear it, Player 1. Good. You get to pick again, player one.
That's my mark for 400.
Game fish of the family Istiophoridae with a pointed snout.
ISGO.
Yes, player one.
Them all in.
That's right, way to go.
And now,
We return to you, player one.
that's my mark for $600.
A doctor who specializes in the treatment of skin diseases.
That's an epidemiologist. Or dermatologist.
Right. Choose again, player one.
That's my mark for $800.
And I'll hand it off to Kelly.
Its silhouette is seen here.
What's Massachusetts?
Yes, player one. That is correct.
And the last clue for
And here's the $1,000 clue. Dr. Faustus, playwright. Player one.
Dr. Faustus. Christopher Marlowe.
Right.
The peach of Jivio at
Player
$3,400.
two is in third place. Means, of course, player two will select first in Double Jeopardy. Categories for the Double Jeopardy round are adjectives,
Adjectives,
science, potpourri,
science potpourri,
celebs,
celebs,
states of the union,
states of the union,
books of the month,
books of the month,
and presidential campaign.
presidential campaign.
All right, if you're ready, it's Double Jeopardy time. Here's Kelly from our food crew with the clue.
This state's flag featuring the Big Dipper was designed by a 13-year-old Aleut boy.
What is Alaska?
Okay, player one. All right. Please pick again, player one.
States of the Union for $800.
With a population of about 120,000, Columbia is this state's most populous city.
What is South Carolina?
Yes, player
Columbia,
one.
South Carolina. South Carolina.
Player one, back
States
to
of the
you.
Union for $1,200. I'll just do science for free. That's for different campaigns.
Mississippi and it have the shortest coasts on the Gulf of Mexico, only about 50 miles apiece. Let's hear it, player one.
Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana. What is Alabama? What is Alabama?
Good. Player one, back to you for our next selection.
States of the Union for $1,600.
This state has the highest average altitude of any state east of the Mississippi. Must be pretty mountainous. It's player 1.
I think West Virginia, Vermont. Of Green Mountain. There was Vermont.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Any other takers? Let's hear it. Player 2.
He said West Virginia. He says West Virginia, that's correct.
You again, player 2.
Yes, you for 2000.
Tears were shed when the Teddy Bear Museum in Naples in this state closed its doors forever in 2005.
Teddy Bear Museum. What is Florida?
Okay, player 1. Yep. Player 1, you pick again, please.
Science for free for $400.
This age is divided into the Paleolithic, the Mesolithic, and the Neolithic. Player 1,
Neolithic. Stone Age. What is the Stone Age?
that's correct.
So, second side, yeah, you're going to join us
Please
in
pick
Final
again, player
Jeopardy.
1.
Let's decide for free for 800.
The Oxford English Dictionary defines it as the science of man or of mankind in the widest sense.
That's a man,
Yes, player 1.
So this anthropology.
You got it.
Science
Player
for free
one.
for 1200.
Here's Kelly.
The type of bond that holds salt molecules together. It shares its name with an order of architecture.
What is ionic?
Player 1.
Science for
Choose
free
again,
for
player 1.
1600.
Answer. The first of the 2 daily doubles. And you're in the lead now. What are you going to wait? Here is your clue. Gustav Kirchhoff and Robert Bunsen used this prism scope to see the bands of colored light each element produced.
Or the spectroscope.
You have maintained your lead. Way to go.
Yeah, up.
Player 1, you pick again, please.
Science for free for 2000.
Named for a physicist, it's the amount of work done when 1 amp passes through 1 ohm of resistance for 1 second. Okay, player 1.
I think it's the Joule. J-O-U-L-E. What's the Joule? Joule. J-O-U-L-E. Yeah, the Joule. What is Joule?
Hey, you're right. Player 1, pick again.
Let's do presidential campaigns for $400.
A campaign slogan in 1964 said, "All the way with these 3 letters."
Who is LBJ?
Yes,
All the way
player
with
1.
LBJ.
You got it. Select again.
Presidential campaigns for $800.
I pledge myself to a new deal for the American people, he said, in accepting his 1932 nomination.
Who is FDR?
It's player 1.
Who's Franklin Roosevelt?
Good for you. We return to you, player 1.
Presidential campaigns for $1,600.
The 1976 ticket of Jimmy Carter and this running mate was dubbed Fritz and grits.
Jimmy 376. I'm going to Jimmy 571. Welcome on there. Where's Mondale?
Let's hear it, player one.
Welcome on there.
That's it. Player one, back to you for our next selection.
Presidential campaigns for 1600.
In 1916, he campaigned under the slogan, "He kept us out of war."
Where's Woodrow Wilson?
Yes, player one. Right. You again, player one.
Presidential campaigns for 2000.
The Whigs used a log cabin as a symbol in his 1840 campaign.
Kevin
Player one.
outside our campaign. These are William Henry Harrison.
Yes.
59,200 still.
You get to pick
one
again,
good double
player
left
one.
to find. As in books of the month, celebs or adjectives. But the books of the month, then celebs and adjectives. No order. Books of the month for 400.
By James Patterson and Maxine Petro. 4th of blank. Okay, player
Fourth.
one.
May, April. I'll just here. What is July? May, April, or what is July?
Right. Player one, back to you for our next selection.
Books a month for 800.
By the New York Times, 4 days in blank. The original coverage of the John F. Kennedy assassination.
What is November?
Let's hear it, player one. Right you are. Choose again, player one.
Books a month for 1200.
By Barbara Tuchman, The Guns of Blank.
What is August? The Guns of August.
Player one. Good.
Yeah.
You get to pick again, player one.
Books a month for 1600.
From Anais Neem's diaries, Henry and Blank.
In June. What is June?
Okay, player one. You are correct. We return to you, player one.
Books a month for 2000.
By Homer Hickam, Rocket Boys, also published as Blank Sky.
What is October?
Yes, player one. Hey, you're right. You again, player one.
Celebs for 400. Because celebs are adjectives. Celebs for $400.
This Spider-Man and Cider House Rules star is pals with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Who's Tony Maguire?
Let's hear it, player one.
Nope. Three. What's the Entire House Rules? Tony Maguire, Entire House Rules. Not so sure. Yeah. Tony Maguire. Tony Maguire.
Select again.
Celebs for 800.
In 2010, this talk show hostess replaced Paula Abdul as a judge on American Idol.
Who's Ellen DeGeneres?
Yes, player one. Yes.
Oh,
Player 1, back to you.
Slubs for 1,200.
Despite an interruption from Kanye, she won for Best Female Video at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards.
Who's
Player
Taylor
one.
Swift? See some of that. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Who's Taylor Swift?
That's correct. Please pick again, Player 1.
Slubs for 1,600.
This star of The Princess Diaries and The Devil Wears Prada has the same name as Shakespeare's wife.
Who is Anne Hathaway?
Let's hear it, Player 1. That's right, way to
The
go.
second theory double is not in
Player 1.
slubs for
Pick again.
2,000. That means it's in the category adjectives. Slubs for 2,000. Let's go.
She must have been in seventh heaven when her autobiography and I Am Me CDs both reached number 1.
I am.
Player 1.
Britney Spears or Simpson or Pink. I am. Simpson. Who is Ashley Simpson?
Correct.
$71,200. That would be.
Player 1. You pick again.
The secondary double is in adjectives. 3 adjectives for 400. I guess either in the last, what's in the last 3, 1,200, 1,600, or 2,000. You're surprised it's in one of these two. Adjectives for 400.
This adjective precedes grace in the name of a hymn.
What is amazing?
It's Player 1. Yep. You again, Player 1.
Adjectives for 800.
From the Latin for falling down, it's used to describe a tree that sheds its leaves annually. Okay, Player 1.
What is deciduous?
That is correct.
No.
Choose again,
What
player
3
1.
shot playing double is an adjectives for 1,200.
From the Latin for flowing, it means able to speak or write smoothly as a foreign language. Yes, Player 1.
400. What is fluent?
Fluent. Please pick again, Player 1.
Adjectives for 1,600.
This adjective that means weirdly frightening comes from the Old English for cowardly. Player 1.
Very creepy or spooky. That's the dictionary. What is the dictionary? Look at the word origin. R-I-E. Yeah. What is eerie?
And now the $2,000 clue.
Well, 2,000. I just put it all to myself since it's the daily double.
The other daily double. You are in first place. Please enter your weight. Here is your daily double clue. This 10-letter adjective, meaning extraordinarily great in size, comes from the Latin for to shake.
Gargantuan, stupendous, or tremendous. T-A-R. Let's see. How do you call? G-U-D-A-N. G-U. A-N. The last. S-T-U. Yes. Done. I'll go with that. Stupendous. Because the last one doesn't work out. Tremendous. Maybe inside. What is tremendous?
That puts you even further ahead.
$150,400.
Sorry, player 3. You'll not be progressing to Final Jeopardy. Here's the Final Jeopardy category. The C. What are you going to wait for? Press the corresponding direction on the plus control pad to select your response. And now the final clue. National seas include the Irish, the Philippines, and this one bordered to its west by Iceland.
North Sea, Green Sea, Scottish Sea, Norwegian Sea. Let's see, Iceland. Norwegian.
What did you put as your response?
Norwegian Sea.
And this correct response will add how much to your score?
850. So it goes up to 2,450.
Let's see your response.
Norwegian Sea.
And that correct response will add...
Everything for 6,400. 200,800. 300.
Yeah! This makes you our new champion, player 1. So congratulations. We'll see you all next time.
3, 2, 9, 1, 2, 0, 1. Now this is my new allowed game. 359. 2. 1, 2. So my new, hopefully it won everything that time. Yep, it did. has been my 11th game of Jeopardy Forgery. I have 11 game weeks. Game total comes to you shortly. I have 11 game win total of $3,592,000. $3,592,000. I have $3,592,000. Next up will be game 4 of my One of Flower Spears Forgery. I'll see you then. This has been Human 999 signing off.